YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 18, the show, Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden, and we're getting ready here for this series here today against the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. So it's finishing up this homestand that we have right now currently as we're getting to get ready to go to we've got a road trip coming up here very soon. So we're trying to see if we can leave home here on a good note here, try to win these next two series now. This first series is a 3-game series with the Reds, and as you take a look here, we're just 2.5 games behind the Diamondbacks. As we take a look at the Reds right now, they're right now leading the National League Central with a 37-20 record right now, just 2 games ahead of the Brew Crew there. So they've won 4 straight there, and the Reds right now looking red hot. I almost wonder if maybe Diego's pitching this one. Oh, of course he's not. We don't have a shared universe with any of our roadshow characters. Would be cool if that happened. It'd kept me kind of busy here trying to keep track of everything. But nonetheless, here I think it'd be kind of fun having something like that. Maybe that's something MLB the show need to kind of work on maybe in the future. But we'll go ahead and go to the bottom of the first here. We'll see Bolden up to bat here, and hell, he's going to take a good swing and a miss there on that first at bat, as there's one stranded there at second base with now 2 outs. Next up to bat here is Bolden here once again here in the bottom of the second. They kind of bat around here, and Bolden hits this one off the wall here. This is going to be a 2 RBI triple here for him, and they now lead it now 5-1. Nice hit there from Bolden as he's now in scoring position now, and Jed Jerko now with 2 outs and a 2-2 count just needs to hit a base hit here, and he can bring in Bolden, as he'll see here. This one liner's going to come in there, and that's exactly what he does. Hits a base hit. That's going to get on board Bolden out of here and bring him back home, as that's now a 6-1 ball game. So now 1 for 2 for Bolden here with a triple and 2 RBIs in the game, and of course we'll see what he can do here with the 1 out here. The first pitch there, that is going to be a base hit for Bolden, and that is going to be a nice hit out to right field for a base hit. And as you take a look here at the hits leaders now going in this game here today, take a look there. Bolden is leading it with 90 hits now so far entering today's ball game here. So he is, like I said, been the MVP for this ball club ever since he's been called up from AAA. So now we'll see Jed Jerko in action here today, as we'll see he's 1 for 2. And we'll see if he can do anything here. He hit that nice shot that we had earlier, scoring, of course, Bolden from third base. But Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to see if he can steal the base. And no, he is going to be taken down there at second base. So 2 outs there. That runner is now eliminated. Now, bottom of the 6th here, we'll see Bolden here. Ground ball there to second base, and that's going to be an out there. But the runner, of course, will go from second to third, as the Padres lead it right now 7-4 in this ball game. So they have a 3-run lead. We'll see Bolden up the bat here maybe one more time here in this game, as he's 2 for 4. Of course, that triple and the 2 RBIs. And we'll see what he'll be able to do here in the 8th inning. As we'll see here, they're going to put the 4 sign here, and that's a sign of saying intentional walk. Of course, you see that on the top of your screen there, but they're going to go ahead and intentionally walk him and just not even worry about him at all. So now with runners at first and second, Jed Jerko's going to have to do some work here with 2 outs and see if they can bring him home. And we'll see that the score will remain there. 7-5 now is your final score. Bolden, 2 for 4 in the ball game with 2 RBIs, a run, and a double for him in this one. Of course, that triple there that really got things going for there. He scored that 2 RBI triple and really put them in that lead there. He had a 3-1 lead in that second at bat of his in there in that game. So now we'll go to game 2. Take a look there, 37-27 for the Red Sox, and we'll for the not Red Sox, for the Padres there. And the Reds, of course, they're still in first place in their division, and they're going to try to see if they can try to win this game. So we'll see them in action here. At the bottom of the 7th, we'll fast forward here quite a bit here. Bolden's 0 for 2 now. And now we'll make that 0 for 3 here, as he is going to swing and miss on that one. tough night here as the Reds are just really doing a great job here, being dominant on the mound here. As we'll go now 0-3 here for Bolden. As I think I said 0-3 last time. I think that was 0-2, but now he's 0-3. Now make that 1-4 now here for him. We thought he was going to be a 0-4 wearing the golden sombrero here tonight. At least, well, I guess at least in the sense of golden sombreros, that's 4 strikeouts. But any less, he's going to wear 0-4, but he avoids that, and now he's 1-4. So with a 6-run lead here, they're going to see Bolden here. They're going to take off as the Reds are not going to really do anything there, and that is going to be a steal considered. And they're going to go ahead and give him that credit, even though that defense was not going to really do anything for it. But I'm really surprised they didn't call no defensive difference or no defensive difference. Yeah, that's what it is. Defensive difference. So they go ahead and just give Bolden that second base there. We'll see that Jerko will take a look here at this pitch info, and he's going to just whiff on that one big time there on that 2-seam fastball. So now Chris Ionett up the bat here, 1-for-3. He had a line drive earlier for a single in the 5th inning, and we'll see what he can do here. Not much they can really do here as they down by 6, and they're going to go ahead and see another steal there for Bolden as he's going to be safe there at third. Now, next, still same batter here, next pitch. And we'll see here what San Diego's catcher can do. And Ionetta, well, he will sit down. And that is it for the ball game as the Reds pick up the victory here today as they take game 2 of this series. And they win this one 6-1. Or 6 to get a shutout here, 6-0, excuse me. There in that game. And they take game 2. So take a look there at your box score there. And just did a great job there putting those zeros there. And just only giving us 5 hits in the ball game there today as they take a 6-0 run. Chris Sales picks up his, I believe, his 3rd loss there for the season there. So he's having a tough time here this year here in San Diego as we picked him up after a season, just over all season here. And we'll take a look there. And, of course, Padres kind of try to see if they can avoid getting a season or a series loss here. They can try to see if they can take the final game of this rubber match here with the against the Reds here. So we'll see Bolden here. He gets a hold of this one. This one is high and deep here in the bottom of the 4th. That ball is gone. That's home run number 29 now for him as he hits one over the left field wall there and the crowd over there. And that is, like I said, his 29th of the year. And it's now a 2-1 ball game here. They're finally on the board here today. And we'll see if the rest of the Padres can do anything here. Hopefully this will ignite a rally now for the team and get this ball club going. Just take a look at ShoTrack here. And take a look at the numbers there on the angle of the ball. And, of course, the velocity and, of course, the hang time. And that gives us the projective distance of the ball. So now we'll see here, bottom of the 6th. We'll see with 2 outs, nobody on. And Bolden going here for the next pitch here. Gets this one, rips this one over the infield there. That is going to be a base hit. That puts them on board. And with a 1-run lead now, the Reds might be getting a little scared here. As take a look here and just the numbers again there. This time, the line drive there that gets him a base hit. We'll see if the Padres can get something going. It's now Jed Jerko up to bat here. 1-for-2. He's single back in the 4th. We'll see what he can do here in the bottom of the 6th with a full count with 1 on, 2 outs. Bolden's going to go take off here for second, but that is just not going to really help us there as Jed Jerko will go ahead and he gets retired there on a strikeout. And that is it for the inning. As that is it for the at-bat, or for that inning. Now, go to the 8th here. We'll see we're up by 2 now. As we'll see Bolden will chop this one in front of the plate there. And he gets there safely. Nice hustle there from him. As he gets down the first base line. And he is going to be safe at first. And that will be a base hit. As Kari Matthews now comes up to pitch here for the Reds. See if they can keep this lead that the Padres have right now and keep it where it's at. and so at least try to get them a shot here to get back in this ball game. As we'll see, Jared Jerko up to bat now. 3-1 count in favor of him. He's going to try to see if he can bust one over somewhere or find a gap somewhere to get Bolden there. As Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. He got a pretty good jump here. He slides, gets there into second base safely, and that is going to be a stolen base for Bolden. So now Bolden up here at second base, going to ski off the back here just a little bit there. That's going to be on the ground here. That's going to be out number 2. And, of course, that will go ahead and move Bolden over to third base. So 2 outs now. Padres just need a base hit, and they can get a nice, comfortable 3-run lead here if they can get Chris Ionetta to get his back going here. So we'll see what Ionetta can do as he's up to bat here. Full count now. Big bat. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. Jared Jerko was actually safe, they said. I take that back, but they go ahead and walk Ionetta. So this is even more for our benefit here as Matthews walks Ionetta and Jerko. So Daza now up to bat here. Full count for Daza. Bases are loaded. 2 outs or 1 out. We'll see Daza here. He's going to hit this one in there, and that is going to cause a double play there. And that is going to be it for the inning. So Padres, they lead it by 2 here. Can they hold on to this lead here and get the victory? And that's exactly what they're able to do here as they take Game 3 and the series 2-1 as they win this one 4-2 is your final score for this ball game. Nice job there for the Padres getting this victory here, and doing a great job there on the base pass here today. As you see, there 10 hits there for them, 4 runs. Cincinnati 2 runs, 6 hits, and Bolden 3 for 4 in the ball game. Nice day there for him. As we go ahead and move on here and see the standings right now, and well, standings haven't really changed too much here. As you see, there was just still 2.5 games out of first place in the National League West. As we take a quick look here and maybe check out what the Braves are up to here. And the Braves right now, 47-17. They are the most, actually, they're the hottest team in the baseball right now with the best record in the majors here, especially in the National League. And they're currently on a 2-game winning streak here. They are 8-2 in the last 10 games. So they have been a team that's been pretty tough to beat. And we'll try to see if we can try to put some, see if we can find any cracks in their armor here in this one. But take a look at the numbers so far here as we kind of give you guys a month. Every month, in the month, I'll try to show you the numbers are for him for the season. And there you see a pretty good season so far here for him, even though he's had a pretty slow or even abnormal start here that we're not accustomed to having him to be a part of. We'll see how everything goes here coming up here so we get to the next game. So Braves in action here, the final series of this road trip here, or this homestand here for us, as the Braves, like I said, have been playing some really good baseball. Go to the bottom half of the first here. 2-1 count for Bolden. Bolden lofts this one up to right field. And this is going to be a fly ball there, as that's going to end the inning. So we'll go ahead and see here at the bottom of the third here. Up by 1. And we'll see the pitch. And this one's going to go high and deep out to center field. And that one's just going to be an easy out there. No problem. And the runner from, of course, second will go to third. So, Bolden not looking too good here. This first at 2 at-bats here. Bottom of the 5th here. We'll see him pop this one high and deep this time. This one, well, again, going to the center fielder there. And the runner at first, of course, will have to stay there at first. So, so far, Braves pitching here has been pretty solid here, trying to keep Bolden in the ballpark. 6-2 now here for the Braves as they lead here by 4. Nobody out, nobody on. And this is going to be a gapper. Finally, Bolden has found a spot here in their defense, and he is going to get a stand-up double there. Nice hit there from him. And way to go there to keep this going here. So take a look at the show track there, and just did a great job putting the barrel front of the on the ball there and getting there. Just that good timing there on a pitch like that. So now Jed Jerko up to bat here. We'll see what he can do in this at bat, as he has a 3-1 count. So in favor really of him. We'll see if Bolden can go ahead and steal third here, and Bolden gets there in time for the stolen base, and that is going to put him on board. And of course, Jerko will be given a walk as the pitcher there loses Jed Jerko on that one. Now Alejandro Daza now up to bat here, 1 and 2 at bat, as he has a runner at first and second. And we'll see the pitch here. Daza here hits this one out to right center. That is going to be a fly ball. Bolden's going to try to come in and run in here to get a score and split this now lead in half now of the Braves, as the Braves lead now 6-3, giving up that fly ball there to Daza. He'll get the sacrifice fly, and of course the RBI there for the at bat. So now Bolden here at the bottom of the sixth here, trying to get something going here. A home run wouldn't really get them back in the ball, could get them back in the ball game, but necessarily wouldn't get them the lead. And we'll see there now with 2 on now here, we'll see that that's not going to be enough. And we'll see that it's going to be a 6-3 ball game for the Braves, as they pick up the victory here, celebrating there on the field against us. And Bolden, well, not such a good day there for him. 2 of 5 for the day with a double and 2 stolen bases. But that is it for him, as he does get that. And, he does get a run. So I guess there's something decent out of that, coming out of that game. So now we go to the second game here of the series against the Braves. As you see, we're going to come in a pitch hit situation here in the 6th inning with 2 outs. And we'll see if Bolden's going to get a little bit of a day off here. So with 2 on here, 0-1 count, Bolden, well, somehow, some way, the pitcher just miraculously just with ice cold veins on him, be able to stay there and catch that ball there and get the easy out, as the Padres will win this one. Nice job there, Pods, as they'll get the victory here today. And we'll see who the hero is. Bennett Bartlett is your home run, or home run there for him. 2 RBIs, 1 for 7 there. Ooh, jeez, man, he becomes a hero. So I guess it takes, 7 at bats to finally get that one hit to help us out. But we do get the win there, and now we'll move on to the final game of this series here, and it should be a nice one here at Petco Park. So let's get this final win here. Let's try to take the series now and try to go on the road trip on a good note. So we'll see what the Bolden and the Padres will be up to here today. As we'll see, he's ground out already in the first inning, so he's having bad luck as it is. He's 0 for 1, and you just see the Padre there. I don't know exactly what the mascot's name is, but he's trying to get the fans behind Bolden. As it's a 7-1 ball game here in the bottom of the third. This is going to be, well, that is not going to be anything there, as they able to get the runner out there, and they get, I believe, the force out there at second, and that ends the inning. So now we go to the 5th inning here. We'll see that we are down by 7 now, as there's runners at second and third, and this one is going to be ripped. That's going to be to left field here. That should be good enough for a double, as he finds a gap out there. And 2 runs will come in to score. So it's a 8-3 game, as we'll see a 2-2 count now for Jerko with 2 outs. Jerko here hits this one down the first base line. That is going to go in. That's going to be fair, and that's going to bring in Bolden, now splitting the lead now for the Reds down to 4. And that is going to be a nice hit. Now it's an 8-4 game. We'll be up again now here for another at bat is Bolden, trying to keep this ball club here, and they're really fighting here, trying to stay alive in this ball game. As we go to the bottom half of the 7, still down by 4. Bolden here rips this one on up the middle there. No one can get a hold of it, not the pitcher, not the shortstop, but there'll be a base hit, and that'll put him on board. As now we go to the 9th inning here. Oh, now it's got really out of hands. 8-5 or 11-5, I should say here, and that's going to be a pop-up for out number 2 here in the bottom half of the 9th here, and that might be it. It's Freddie Freeman and the Braves may be able to pick up this win here and take the series, and that's exactly what they do. Man, tough break there. We tried to come back. We're down by 3 at one point there, but just could not handle their offense. Apparently, they had today, and they were able to get 9, 10, 11, 3 more runs. We'll see where those 3 runs came. Oh, they came in the 8th inning there. Ooh, our bullpen. Yeah, we're not known for our great bullpen, and that is something I wish the team would try to work on more. But we'll take a look here and see that we will start a huge road trip. We have a 3-game series against Miami. Then we go to St. Louis, playing the Cardinals there in 3 games, and then we go to Atlanta and we face these same Braves again, but for a 4-game series. Yeah, not a road trip we're looking forward to, but a road trip that will really do a good job here to test us, as that's what we need right now. We need some big wins here, especially against teams like Atlanta coming up here in the next couple of episodes. So stay tuned for this huge road trip coming up. We'll play that Miami series coming up. That's a 3-game weekend series. We'll play that, see how well we'll do. Maybe even play a little bit of that St. Louis series there. But we'll see how that's all going to fare here coming up in the next episode as we get ready for episode 171 of Road the Show with Rashad Bolden here on ESGNet. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, you guys can leave a like. Also, don't forget, or please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel here and subscribe to ESGNet for your favorite Road to Show or any other series we have here on the channel. We consider ourselves the #1 sports docs that we like to call. We call them docs or documentaries here on the channel. But also hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when these videos are coming out or any other series come out here on the channel. Also, be a part of the ESGN Nation. Just not only subscribe, but also follow us on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. And the links are down below in the description. Check that out and be a part of the ESGN Nation, so you guys can get the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what is going on in the world of sports and in sports gaming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I'll see you guys next time.